Star as well. Back to Wembanyama for three. He put Max in the popcorn machine and slammed it.
He's going to do that. You have to respect him on the perimeter, and he's got so much attention on him, but he's got a lot of different options in his bag.
Wow, Russell Westbrook bounced it off the Fox.
Sometimes you just got to be willing to improvise.
Harrison Barnes right down the highway. Got the layup to go. That time Achua was guarding Wembanyama in the half court.
In his time here in Sacramento, but he also is not immune to injuries. He had an ankle injury that kept him out 5 games. Ended his streak at, 264? Taking that, he knew the spin was coming, got himself in position. Great job in transition on the cross match by Neat Clifford.
They double team Wembanyama. It swings around to Castle. I was just mentioning his jump shot.
Yeah.
He's been working with his trainer.
3 straight misses here offensively.
I know, it's 23% three-point shooter. Barnes from the corner. He knows these rims in the gym pretty well. Harrison Barnes. Wembanyama guarded by Achua. Precious is so valuable defensively. Guards 1 through 5, but that time Champagnie knocked down the 3.
Yeah, and bailed him out. Great defensive possession. But when we talked about it when we were in San Antonio back in November, he said that is one thing that he has not figured out how to do yet, is to beat Max at.
Working against Renault, the mid-range on the way, short. And rebounded by Precious Achua. His versatility allows him to take it 94 feet.
I believe Mark Jackson or passed him by 1. God, where are we at right now? How many does he have already? 2, yeah, he is.
Keldon Johnson spins, fires. Boy, putting a little bit of money on tape. Keldon Johnson won't get it. And Harper dancing with the ball out to Barnes, who pulls a quick 3 and connects. Largest lead of the ball game.
And shoot it so quickly, and even Swipa couldn't make it there in time.
Keldon Johnson wide open. 3 ball. He's got 6 points.
He's got both of the Kings triples in this first quarter. Nice seeing Doug McDermott get going early. Kings need it desperately.
Boy, how many times have we seen that here at Golden One Center? Clifford on the push. McDermott one more Plowden on the baseline around the world. Boy, that's a nice move by Plowden. 8 on the shot clock for Johnson. Harper cut off on the baseline nicely, but still made a good shot.
And here's Carter Bryant, who's been getting much more run for the Spurs. Fox with a burst of speed, lacerating the lane. Olynyk around the Wembanyama screen, skip pass to the corner. Bryant from the corner. They continue the torrent of 3-ball pointers. 8 of 12s. Fox off the turnover and a little room service for Lindy Waters, Doug Christie. And the Kings right now. Achua's all over Wembanyama. Well, not all over enough, I guess. He distorts all your conventional concepts of defense because he can take one dribble from the top of the key and dunk it. Achua with a floater.
We were talking during our open about De'Aaron Fox saying he's never played with a true lob threat. Look at what he can do with Victor Wembanyama. I mean, that is a...
They are a legit threat in the Western Conference to OKC. I did their game on Christmas Day on national television, and they did extremely well against the Thunder. McDermott, meanwhile, knocks down the long ball. It's 50-27. McDermott with his 3rd one, and the beat goes on and on for Victor Wembanyama.
Doug McDermott is 3 of 4.
Wembanyama changing the trajectory of that shot. See, that's not a blocked shot, but great rim protection, and Fox cashes out at the other end. And Fox gliding down court. Tween put it on a platter but couldn't make the shot. Comes right to Bryant off the loose ball.
When you talk about kind of the block numbers for Victor Wembanyama, you got to look at the field goal percentage in the paint when he's available. I mean, it is drastic differential.
Westbrook working against the rookie. Fades away and knocks it home. Didn't rock the baby. 7 on the shot clock. Pass inside for on the night. I mean, at some point, Sacramento has to really consider running everybody off the three-point line, not just the hot shooters. As Renault, effusive and ebullient praise for Renault, who is also a Stanford former player. Another three, and it really helped out every facet of his game. It's been a bigger and better factor for them as well. Buy one, get one free in the first 24 minutes.
Well, it's dribble penetration and spray threes.
And there's De'Aaron Fox's favorite and best lob threat.
Deflected. Nice recovery there defensively.
Castle finds Barnes underneath, unimpeded for the slam. Doug Christie wants to plug a few holes here early.
It's 7 on the Kings. Not a lot of free throws attempted in this game. You have to respect the defense and the rotation of this Spurs squad.
Fox goes swish on the quick. Wembanyama picks him up in the corner. DeRozan, who's been very quiet offensively, not for long. The lefty lay gives him his. DeRozan against Barnes. A couple savvy vets on the baseline. Renault on the catch and shoot three. Gets it. Maxime Renault in 21 minutes.
And then you don't have people that are digging into your lanes as you're trying to operate in the paint.
Castle with the step through out to Wembanyama. Well behind the three-point line. Renault gets Fox onto him.
And see what they're doing. They're putting a guard on Max Renault so that the switch can go guard to guard and putting Wemby on Precious, but it doesn't matter.
Russ is laughing because he screened off Wembanyama after the pass. 31-point lead. Champagny.
No matter, giving the Kings a lot of work. He's 5 of 7 from downtown, but he is one of those hot players on the scouting report. You cannot get caught going under.
Renault inside, gets another one to go.
To lead Sacramento, closest is Daquan Plowden off the bench with 10.
Wembanyama knocks down a 3. Sacramento. His countrymen a big deterrent. Fox. Scared money don't make money.
Yeah, you gotta hustle.
So he hesitates and knocks it down.
And so you can see how that relationship between those two has really blossomed and flourished here as of late.
Boy, you'd love to see the decisiveness. Kings running their high split action, well defended by San Antonio. Plowden knocked the spray from Clifford, missed everything. Didn't hit the rim. Doug McDermott there to fix everything. Cardwell on the move. Out to Renault, big to big. And a big time pass. Big time finish.
Listen,
it's big.
I like the attack and then the steal by Killian Hayes.
Over Wemby. Oh, I heard Maxime say too late. Hayes on the bounce. McDermott on the handback. Hayes gets to 15 and like a drill knocks it down. And here's Clifford. Sacramento with a little momentum. Renault filling the lane. Hayes walks into the 3. And getting stopped at the defensive end. Cardwell forces the pass to Harper. A couple of lefties. Hayes around the screen, got to the rim, and a classy finish. A little bit of jelly at the rim by Killian Hayes. Farming rebounds right now. Renault with an impressive evening statistically for Sacramento. Precious Achua from the corner, got it.
And the Kings really not.
Here's Plowden. Working against Waters. Sprays it out to Renault. Great show and go. Maxime with some muscle.
They're going to have to restructure the conferences.
Yeah.
And that might mean something different for Minnesota, for example. And we haven't mentioned it, but Devin Vassell, who's started 53 games for San Antonio, out tonight with left ankle soreness. So that's one of their primary starters, and they certainly possess a very deep roster.
Plowden and one.
Each other is not dictated by the score on the scoreboard.
They do a good job of holding each other accountable. Jordan McLaughlin lacing the
of the season to see how many different countries were represented, and I cannot recall at this. And he has played 40 minutes in this one. He's going to need a visit to the ice to,
32.
after this one, and it's.
Well, that'll do it. This one is cooked, glazed, and ready to be sliced.
Well, the Kings